So my windshield will be wet for a couple of minutes. My windshield wiper is frozen. I forgot to take them off of the windshield last night. Today, errands as usual. And maybe a snack. We're gonna head to the bank first. This is probably the last video I'll do running errands in town because it's gonna start becoming repetitive. I think this is the third one. And it's probably too many. But every day is different, although it's actually the same. And we'll run and do the normal things today. Bank, laundromat, grab something to eat, grocery store, post office. It is December 17th today. As I explained in a previous video, I just made all of these winter driving videos when I do errands in December and January. For the past 3 days, it hasn't gone over 0, but it only got bad one day. It was about minus 32, I think. Today it's minus 5, and this is pretty much what it's been since the last few days. Be right back. And I guess now we are no longer going over 0 degrees. I'm gonna guess for the next couple of months. I know January and February is supposed to be the coldest time of the year here. And I've said this in other videos. I don't really notice a difference when it's minus 5 and minus 27. Of course it's colder, but it doesn't feel colder. It's cold. And I wasn't paying attention and just passed the laundromat. So an extra bonus drive. Snowmobile. I don't know how it's possible to pass a place when there's only 3 places you have to pass. But I managed to do it. And instead of going to the restaurant for my normal Tuesday BLT, I'm gonna grab something here because I'm hoping they have an empanada while my clothes are in the wash. I'm gonna go with nobody's here. No, I'm gonna be risky. I'm gonna say one person's here. looks dark. And one person's here, me. Let's see what'll be in my stomach. So I always come for the empanadas, and ooh, they don't have any. But they have a spicy beef and cheese stick, cheeseburgers, chicken wings, and a corn dog. I'm disappointed I wanted the empanada. I think I'm gonna get a spicy beef and cheese stick. Don't want a hot dog. I don't want coffee. I don't want to drink. I don't want ice cream. I can go for an ice cream sandwich. I think we will go for a beef and spicy. So that's my lunch for today. Probably not the best lunch you can ever have, but once every 2 weeks actually I come here, and sometimes I get the empanadas here when I don't want a BLT sandwich, and then I just decided to get these and try them. We'll see how they are. So those two beef spicy sticks, they were okay. Not as good as the empanadas. So while the clothes dry for 45 minutes, I head out to the grocery store, do some shopping. I don't have a lot to talk about in this video. I guess it's more for people who just like watching the videos of driving around town. Gas has dropped so much since I got here. When I drove through this part of Alaska in October 2023, a year ago about, gas was $5.50 a gallon, and now it's around $3.34 a gallon. So not as bad as it was when I first got here, and I hope it continues to drop because this truck likes its gas. So after the grocery store, I head back to pick up my dry clothes. If you're lucky, here, back here is where you can sometimes see moose. Not now though, because there are none there. I think this is rush hour. It's not often you have to wait before turning. And for those wondering, yes, sometimes I do just get an urge to hit the gas when I pull into a place so I can slide all over. But at the same time, I don't want to end up in the ditch, so I don't do it. Okay, sometimes I do, but not on camera. I think this is a perfect example of sunny in Healy during the winter. You see there's just more light on the other side of the mountains, and if you actually want to see light, sunshine, what I found is you have to look in this direction. And you see at the top of the mountains, and especially over here, you notice it. The sun shines on that side of the mountains. That's the closest the sun gets to town. And this has been this way now for, almost a month. That's the only sunshine you see. So unless you're a frog that can stick your tongue really far out, sunshine is not going to hit any part of your body for a while. So now we are heading to the last stop of the afternoon. I should get home by 3 p.m. The post office. And many of you may be asking, John, why do you go to the post office every week? You never get anything. And my answer is, why not? Big truck, lots of snow. Get ready. It's like a rock concert. Plow. I go to the post office because this is my day of the week. I did get to get out. I mean, come on, give me a break. I gotta keep moving. I like going this way. I don't even know where the street is. That's why I like going this way. Keep you on your toes. Remember that? Do people still say that today? If it was up to me and I had lots of dough in the bank, I would probably get a place on this street. As long as I can have a lot of property. There's about, I don't know, I guess I counted 3 or 4 houses on this street, and I'm sure it's really expensive. But I like these houses back here. Can't really see them. See parts of them, I guess. Okay, he looked cold. Now what I usually do is, a couple of times I saw someone walking down the street leaving the post office. I'll pick them up because you can tell if they're from town and you feel bad for them. I mean, but honestly, they don't care. I mean, they're nice, they say thanks, but they don't mind walking in this. That guy was just for a walk. He wasn't coming from anywhere because he was bundled up really good. The people who are like, they walk from the gas station to here, they're usually not bundled up as much because it's a pretty quick walk. But I stopped 2 times and picked them up because, I'm heading that way anyhow, and I would be hesitant to pick up like someone who's walking on the highway. I would pick them up, but it would be a little tough. I'm usually not paranoid with, you never know, but I met a rather strange traveler a couple of days ago, and I don't, it makes you think twice whether you should pick someone up. And sure, most of the people are going to be normal. They're just, walking through Alaska. In the winter time, I don't get it. It's cold. And yes, they're dressed warmly, and obviously there's no dead bodies laying on the highway, but do it in the summertime. It would be so much more fun. So the post office is open, as you see. Customer enters. It's the only customer here other than me. I'm just going to check my P.O. box. Let's get with it. Christmas tree. If you go out here. Trees. You'll probably see this in one of my later videos, but today I got a Christmas card from Old School Alaska. Ashley, thank you very much. It's nice of you. So that is really nice of you, Ashley. Thank you very much. I never expect to get anything from anyone. So, and it was a surprise. Usually I get nothing. That was actually the only thing in my P.O. box. And the reason I'm checking also is because I know my aunt just told me she sent me a Christmas card, so I want to check if I got that. But it is really nice of you to take your time and, send it to me. Appreciate that. And I'll put it up with my other Christmas cards. So that's going to be today's video. I'm gonna head back home. I don't like driving on the highway when I get up over 30 with one hand on the steering wheel.